A Super Series where Fallon Sherrock has just made even more history. The first female to hit a 9-darter on TV. Just sum up how you're feeling.
I really, I'm over the moon. I'm speechless. You know what I mean? I'm so happy with myself because I was just sitting there thinking, oh, please, just the double 12 just go in. I don't think I've gripped that dart so hard in my life.
Yeah, let's watch that moment back. What was going through your mind when you stepped back to the oche wanting that 1-4-1?
I was just thinking, just try and get the first treble, and then obviously then I just kind of threw for the 19. I was like, right, just throw for the 12, don't think about it. And that was basically my thought on it. And then obviously when it went in, I was like, yes.
And of course, a few months ago, you became the first female to hit a 9-darter in a PDC event as well. How does it feel knowing that you're inspiring so many young girls and women and also helping to push the women's game forward?
The fact that I'm inspiring so many people to pick up the darts, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel so honoured, and I feel really happy with myself for doing it because I never thought I'd be the one, inspiring all these people to do it. And, making the women's game better as it goes along, and having me as part of helping that, it's just I'm speechless about it because I never thought I'd be the person doing it.
And these 9-darters are hugely significant. You are continuing to pave the way for others. But when you look at the women's series in general now as well, the overall standard getting better and better, do you realise now that that is largely because of what you were doing as well?
I probably don't realise it's part of me that's helped it all. I try kind of not to think about that. But yeah, no, the actual women's game is just getting better and better. And I mean, apart from obviously, like Bo, me, Lisa, Makuru and all that, there are other players a bit lower down in the rankings that have the game to beat us all, and they're slowly climbing up and stuff like that. So I think you're going to see more of them as, the women's series carries on.
And how much would it have meant to you when you were a young girl to have seen others producing 9-darters on TV as well?
Yeah, no, that would have meant the world because it just kind of gives you a sense of belief. It's like, oh, well, they can do it, I can do it. And you always see, the men hitting it on TV, but you never actually see, in real. I never saw a real 9-darter. So the fact that I've hit one, I was like, oh, that's my first one that I've actually seen. So I'm like, it kind of inspires me to do more myself.
And in addition to the 9-darter, you have made it through to yet another finals night here at the Super Series. You weren't aware of that as you walked off the stage, though, were you?
Well, let's try not to talk about that. No, I genuinely, I weren't aware of that. I thought, I had to win, to just guarantee it. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely over the moon. And hopefully, after the whole week of darts, I can kind of, go into tomorrow and just play some consistent darts and see if I can, produce a good game.
Yeah, and you have been getting more and more consistent as this week has gone on, haven't you? Do you feel more comfortable now than you did on Monday?
Yeah, definitely. I've definitely played a lot more darts since then. And I think that's probably what I'm lacking, just match practice. And, I can practice all I want at home and stuff, but unless I'm physically playing and having the match practice, it doesn't do you, any good practicing 6 hours a day. Unless you're getting games thrown at you and then you deal with the pressure situations, I think that's the way that, your darts are only going to improve. And that's why I play this, because it does help my darts.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow night, along with John Henderson.